they want to look to fight. Now we're expecting that lane swap in the early levels, and the execution from MDK has been clean for what we've seen so far from them in the play-ins, but of course the level of competition has escalated somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat, sure, yes. Some would say significantly, but yes.
As the third seed from the LEC will take on the first seed from the LPL. We're getting ready for our first game of the Swiss stage here at Worlds 2024.
Two teams. MDK, no strangers to the stage, have the time and plans. BLG, the first time, we'll get to see what they can bring to the table.
I'm excited right now.
Honestly, this is such an interesting switch, because if you told me that what BLG drafted was exactly how MDK wanted to play the game, yeah, I think he'd be spot on. Early game, got picks in the mid game, it suits them so well. MDK kind of stepping out of what was their comfort zone domestically, at least, to be more about scaling, to be less about necessarily finding these early skirmishes, and see if it will indeed be the lane swap as we get into this first game of the day. Remember, win 3, you are through to the bracket stage, lose 3, and you are out. Yeah, highlighted it so beautifully earlier. Of course, any elimination or qualification games will be best of 3. Otherwise, put a couple of best of 1s. Trading blows here, and
now, crucially, Alvaro's not level 2. Which is
crucially, Alvaro's by himself against 4 people.
And he doesn't have flash. Oh, I mean, things are falling apart here for Mad Lions. Going in the setup, the TP's going to come through. BLG's still going to commit to the dive.
This still seems pretty favorable. That level 1 Alpha is going to have to get a lot of work done. Q finally going to come out immediately. He goes down. Mirwin here to try to at least catch some of this XP. First blood is there. The level 3 for Mirwin is big. That much harder to die. As long as he has W up, it's really difficult for BLG to pull the trigger. The pathmaker crucial. Dashing through. Ballbreaker coming in. Flat back for Mirwin. The plasma attacks are already there. Just trying to get XP again. If he has to give his life, it's crucial that he gets the wave. At the very least, W win. Trying to get the Q3 back. Gets 1. Mirwin standing. Gets 2. BLG cooking a bit too much on the bottom side. They had to beat the one in the second course, but it was too damn greedy.
I was about to talk about how well BLG's target management was at the tower. They were managing the aggro so well, but then Mirwin finds the outplay. He gets himself 2 kills, and he's able to salvage what was a devastating start.
And it's the same in play-ins. The first time MDK pulled up this lane swap, it was Mirwin turning around to dive that made it look so good.
That tower shot onto Elk was crucial. Now, Wade doesn't end up taking tower aggro here. It's on, but he's trying to help his jungler to get away to safety. The flash comes through from Bin as well to avoid the knockback, and Mirwin walks away with a double kill.
To go for more based on the mid lane trade, but MDK are here in time. They know the Knight does not have ultimate. They're trying to get a little bit more out of the stun connecting from the Australia. Trying to follow up. Elk is here as well. Mirwin, now they're dogpiling in, trying to get one, but they've already lost Alvaro in the process. Wade getting pulled away. Super gonna get the reset. Will he jump again? 3v4. Stacked against MDK. Mirwin Q3 ready to go. All out, slowly ticking down. Only a few more seconds where he's going to be able to do it. Flash with the wall coming in from Knight. Mirwin still continuing to step forward. Taken out as well. MDK find the advantage in the skirmish.
BLG were first to get all 5 around the grubs, and they were ready for a fight. But again, it's Mirwin. Mirwin with great play forces a flash out from Elk. Knight is forced to flash. He gets himself a kill as well. Is a result of the lane swap. Wade though sets his sights on mid.
Raskawi going to be in trouble here. Tries to get a knockback on a Knight. Goes completely wide. Easy dive for BLG. Point click CC from Vi is just so damn powerful.
Just very well executed as well. They'd already gotten Fraskawi's flash earlier. Remember that they got it on the level 1. They weren't able to punish it the first time around, but this time they make it look clean. Knight now will secure the level 8. As well, get his first kill of the game. So very well done from BLG's mid jungle there. Elgoya sets his sights on the top side.
Elk, no sums, but does have ulti. If they can mark up Elgoya, perhaps a way for him to escape. Backing away now, bit of additional movement speed, zoning away the flash, the ultimate. On locked up, and Elk manages to escape using the ultimate. Support taken out, MDK. Free access now to the plates on the top side.
Raskawi struggling in mid, but Elgoya making a smart choice. I'm just pretty confident that's what just happened.
I looked away for a second. Was that real flash?
Yeah, that was that. I'm convinced Alvaro thought that he had Hex Flash, and then he just flashes into the ring. Yeah, a bit of an oopsie, but that's alright.
That's a weird bug with a 10-minute flash cooldown, guys. I don't know how to... MDK fans, don't worry about that one. A little concerning, but
it's alright. Grubs for Dragon Spawn, but Waze killed that dragon pretty quick. Now, BLG, they want to contest this objective.
Raskawi over the wall has to be careful. Will be spotted now on Fog. One grub taken down again. 4 is what matters here. On going into level 6 for Alvaro is big. Knight has the ulti. The Rix is coming in. Elgoya master to kick things off. Raskawi now needs to finish the kill, but Knight already dashing out safety. They're chasing down Elk as well. They just need to get these kills down. 1 taken out in tiny carry off the board. Knight running. Grubs going to the side of MDK again. BLG are in position to contest, but MDK are just getting more in the fight.
Bit of a fight in mid.
Good on Supa to trade back onto On at least. Now the ulti's coming in, interrupting a dash out from Knight. Alvaro also putting him out as well. Knight's got no more charges left, but if they find a kill, he'll get one back. Knight now killing Alvaro, finding that angle. One more reset to go in. Elyoya amidst the entire team. Zeke Convergence doing a little bit of work. Elk trying to fetch the kills, but Supa's still alive for now. Elyoya tanky, but not tanky enough. And no! It's coming in! Lightning! Static finishing the kill. Double now for Elk. That is soul crushing for the side of MDK.
A delicate fight, well fought by BLG. They dance around the MDK players, leveraging their mobility to the fullest, and they're able to find 3 kills, 4 even, after they started that pick onto Alvaro. Very well played from them. They get a bunch of plates into mid. They set their sights on the Rift Herald. We look back at this fight again. No level 6 for Alvaro. Just a bit of chip damage traded back and forth, but then Way sees his target. Nice stun from Frescowi on tonight to keep him at distance, but then they lock down Alvaro. The jump is invested from Supa. He can't quite get that kill onto Way. And then as the flash comes in from Elk, a situation that should have been very scary, Knight's positioning makes it hard for Frescowi to approach. And then the last bit of damage comes down to secure that kill onto Supa. And Frescowi can't do anything to turn the fight around.
That's so frustrating for Supa. If he's just a little bit further back, the static proc card lane economy snapshot, and it's all pointing to BLG right now after a fight like that. They're going to grab the Herald to, of course, grub buff in favor of MDK. They can. Pressure on the side lane here, but overall, really turning around what little advantage MDK had with that massive play in the mid lane.
Cross map is going to come through as BLG send Knight over towards the top lane, and Way is securing the Herald. Elk is going to be pushing in mid, close to securing that tower.
A
bit of a misplay there from Elk. He ults behind Supa, which allows Supa to knock him into the tower. Getting that extra turret shot allows him to find a kill. A small moment of reprieve for Supa after securing that Infinity Edge. Is tower going to be traded now on the top side of the map. Level 11.
They will at least try to get that, but On is now here as well. Ben will finally fall, but BLG get 2 towers in the mid lane.
The cost of that is, as you rightly said, 2 big objectives in the mid lane. The top wave is going to be pushed in, completely uncontested. Knight now ticks over to level 12. He can start chipping away on this tower, but the TP flank is likely going to be his priority, and there it is.
TP behind. Spots Knight coming, but it's going to be difficult to lock that already down. Knight already level 12. Alvaro level 6 comes out a little bit late. The unbreakable will.
Alvaro is starved of so much experience.
Frescowi, just dead. Gonna take an extra second here. Tries to get tricky with it, but Knight and Way. We talked about it in Trap, right? This is a terrifying mid-jungle duo, and it worked out exactly as expected. It is so difficult now for MDK to play the map. BLG collapsing for their 3rd Drake. And while, yes, MDK are staying even in the kill department, everything else is going in favor of BLG.
Yeah, you have to recognize what just happened on the map. Bin drew 4 people, ultimately, to the bot side of the map. That allowed BLG to pressure top, pressure mid, where they secured 2 towers. And then because the top wave was pushed in, Knight could then TP in to create a 4 versus 5.
Play wherever BLG decide to apply pressure, and again, they find the pick. MDK, bit of sleight of hand there, paying all that attention to the top side of the map. There's a sloppy rotation there for Frescowi. Thought he could wander through, thought they saw enough people that he was safe to take a riskier path to topside, but he was not.
I mean, it's crazy to me that that's even the risky path, right? I mean, this is the thing, that the pressure that BLG put down, but it's exactly what their comp wants to do. Find these picks. We've talked so much about it. They have so much lockdown. Vi and Ari as a mid-jungle duo is so lethal if you're caught out of position. And, I mean, what was Supa even allowed to do? It was just...
At least has a bit of a flank. Will be spotted on that control ward. Crucially, BLG, do they want to go for the collapse here? Instant charm. Rearman probably has to ult out of safety, but the layering of CC is flawless from BLG.
Good vision coverage just prevents Maywin from finding the flank that he's looking for. Doesn't even get an opportunity to use the flash or the ultimate. Now the Baron is started off by BLG. They'll either use this to turn and fight, or they'll just take the objective. MDK is being pressured on both sides of the map. The bot tier 2 is falling. The Baron is getting low. Elyoya looking for a steal.
See Elyoya though. He'll have to flash to the pit if he wants to get this. TP now coming in as they already got the side lane tier 2. Baron going to fall in favor of BLG. MDK now starting a fight at a man disadvantage. This is going to be disastrous. Bin finding one with a quick angle off the side. Frescowi trying to get down as much damage as he possibly can, but the carries are getting deleted. Supa down, Frescowi down. All Elyoya and Alvaro can do is run. BLG just absolutely dominating.
It comes back to the target selection. Frescowi and Supa, the only real damage dealers on the side of MDK, immediately locked down, focused up, and destroyed. BLG win another one-sided team fight with the Baron to boot. Keep your eyes on this. Knight just kind of chipping away the health bars. The ultimate comes down to Frescowy. Elk goes for the 1v1 against Super. And the ultimate, I mean, Frescowy tries to throw it down his way. He basically takes no damage, at the very least trying to get something back. But Knight sidestepping and navigating his way around the stun. Just such a macro difference between them as they now set their sights for another fight.
Then knockback, Super, nice buffer to make it out to safety, way off to the side. Mirwan taking a lot of that initial damage. Ulti now coming in from the buy. Frescowy getting lower and lower, just trying to 1v1 Ben, but not doing a whole hell of a lot. Ben still standing. Ulti did for Frescowy, but Ben is still alive! He just keeps hitting! He's walking away, that tiny Yordle adding insult to injury as BLG again just wiped the fight. MDK looking for these angles of attack. Last desperate moves, but the flash charm coming in from Knight is enough. The ace there for BLG, and it feels like they might just end it here.
It's complete domination, a 5-0 clean ace from BLG, 23.5 minutes in. They absolutely decimate MDK, and they have a statement performance here. Game 1 in the Swiss Stage Awards 2024.
That's a Medjai's, he bought that Medjai's third item and it already has 23 stacks. Knight is very fed. Everyone is very fed.
I mean, there's a reason a lot of people respect his Ari.
Yeah.
I mean, we look back at this fight, right? And it's Bin initiates the play. It's already a lost fight because Super's disengaging. So now they've lost all their damage. Now MDK is already forced to retreat. BLG set their sights onto Mirwan to get rid of the front line. Frescowy TP's in and basically gets soloed out by Bin, who's followed up with Knight. And they have the damage combined to be able to secure that kill. And then it's just a matter of cleanup for BLG. They don't lose a single member. Bin is protected, the Stark's doing work. And yeah, it's a difficult one for Elyoya as he knows how challenging this game has been. They had a promising start, a few fumbles.
The lead that MDK found just did not mean anything.
Now BLG set their sights on the Nexus. They've got the Soul. Frescowy trying to find a stun, maybe you can convert it into something. But the pressure is continuing them out. They don't have that top wave. Bin going to try and unlock the super minions. They do have the bot one though, and that tower's going to fall very quickly.
Pretty effortless for BLG to play on 3 lanes right now. MDK have to commit so much just to get close. Scatter the Weak, really their only long-range, engage tool other than a headbutt pulverize from Alvaro. But if Alvaro goes in, they have to win that fight or it's over. Ben continues to harass. Slow, controlled finish coming in from BLG, just taking their time, knowing they don't really need to force anything.
Yeah, they're still showing respect. You know, they know that there's a world where they could throw. I mean, it would have to be quite egregious, but even so, they're leveraging the pick tool, or the poke tools they have, with the W coming out from the Kai'Sa, the charms, and Q's coming
Alvaro
out.
Starting, Knight locked up again. Can they just delete this Ori? But no, the interrupt is clean from On, and Knight manages to make it out for a brief moment. Now Mirwan going toe-to-toe with Elk on the backside of the fight. Kazante not strong enough. Supa back in the found, Ignite ticking, finally starting to heal, but 4 members still stand on BLG, and that is going to do it. Supa, not enough damage, not enough left in the tank. BLG getting first blood here in the Worlds 2024 Swiss stage. A final fight, but it will not matter.
MDK is able to round out the game by at the very least putting a blemish on the KDA of Knight, reducing it from infinity to 18.
And that's a big drop when you think about it. Taking some of those stacks away as well. Obviously an incredible game 1. We're going to send things over to the analyst desk immediately so they can talk more about what took place.
And we're so excited to do so, especially me. Wow, okay. Clear MDK, a bit out of their depth versus BLG.